moment.
Hello. Yes, sir. What?
You know how to work this?
Yes.
You close the door. Oh, that door. This door? Which one we go to? 4? What's that switch do? Is that an ejecto seat? Does that call his phone? Now how do we get out, bro? It doesn't open by itself? Uh-oh. We gotta push the button or something?
Probably this is gonna be a long video.
We're not gonna make a long video. How about that? We gotta push, no, you gotta push the button. Over here, push 4. Now open it. There you go. Wait, we gotta close this. Close that.
Let's go to 30.
Which one? This way? Is that way? Oh, not that one. Close the door. It doesn't open by itself? Uh-oh. Is that way? Oh, not that one. Close the door.
Probably this is gonna be a long video.
It doesn't open by itself? Uh-oh. This one. You gotta push 3 again. Oh.
I want to show them a secret room.
Secret room. Hey.
Go in this room.
What?
I can show you how you can get all the way over there.
Where? Where?
And then
Let's see. We make sure we got audio. We got audio. What's up? Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy whatever y'all do in your thing and whatever to be politically correct, right? Or whatever it may be. So 50. Yeah, you're gonna make like the people in Buffalo all jealous, David. I know I was in looking at some of the pictures and stuff from the Discord and talking about all the issues in Buffalo, New York area. So I believe it was San Fram talking about that and a couple others and Mike. And yeah, luckily we haven't had 275. You're really going to make people freaking jealous. Just curiosity. Let's see. I'll pull up on my the great Wonderground that everybody loves to hate, right? What's up, Dino Tech? Sure, we'll get kind of a smaller crowd today, but that's perfectly fine. I had some time to kill before we go off and go do the family thing. So let's see who else we got in here. James and Alex, there you go. I'd seen you in a little bit, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, look, there we go. There's a 9. Now see, oh, okay, I read that backwards. I was seeing like 9 Celsius in Buffalo. I was like, why? Like, because I was gonna joke because we were using Driz was using Kelvin, and just to be a crazy thing. I think is more trying to the stupid. I just a little soapbox. The stupid bots in Reddit, and I know it's kind of corny, but it got old. It's like someone will talk about, hey, here's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, then some bot will come by and says it's this temperature in Kelvin. Like, who cares? Like what temperature it is in Kelvin? But so I don't think a lot of people normally use Kelvin for a lot of stuff in their home. But hey, if you do, props to you. So, let's see. I was just curious, like looking to see. I'm a weather nerd, of course, and a lot of stuff. Like to see the line, watching the line, and my face is not on the stupid video. Why is it not? Is it this one? Yeah, that one. To see the line come across and see the differences. I know someone was talking about within Florida somewhere. So yeah, it's 50s in Florida and stuff. Yeah, I normally know Kelvin in the color temperature of bulbs. So yeah, you can see that the wonderful. We were talking about buffalo and stuff. I guess it got 4. It warmed up a little bit during the day, right? It got up to 13. So I think my area we're looking at. I don't think did we break freezing yet? Maybe. Yeah, 39, 36. So it don't bother me a bit. So I really didn't have a whole lot of stuff to mess with. I had one thing I did get in. I talked with a couple of others about the new little LED controller by Athom that comes with WLED. And I know probably when people want to call it WLED, but I just call it WLED. It just rolls off the tongue a lot worse. So yeah, I'm glad everybody hopefully having a good holidays, and I don't know. Hopefully nothing too bad happens. I saw my neighbor was digging up their yard for I guess looking for a pipe or something. Maybe they had a frozen pipe. So yeah, we're looking at 37 outside. So yes, and if you watch the intro and you don't hang around Discord too much, shame on you. And so Neil, luckily, and several of the outros, we had a great time at Neil's house. We just call him Hef in the Discord. And someone made a great comment, and eventually maybe that I'll keep it anonymous for now. I will say Hef always means well, and he's a great guy and everything. But sometimes, like, if you saw the OG trying to get out the elevator and then kept hitting the wrong doors and everything, it's like the perfect thing of what we call heffing. And so it's there's another term, heff it up. Don't heff it up. There's a couple of good ones there. So we had fun. So I appreciate the he fed us and all kinds of food and everything. So it was fun. So and if you haven't seen a lot of the outros I did, there was one of Owen driving the Tesla. Owen almost wiping out into like thousands of dollars of cars and that little drift cart, riding the little go-karts, the panty dropper there. He didn't say that, by the way. I did. And then we did the elevator. That was fun. So, what's up, Boiler Boy? So, what else? Oh, so I wanted to, there was let's see, where is it at? Let me bring it over here. Athom sent this to me, and it was this, I don't know, it's $25 or so, I guess. Well, you gotta add shipping and everything, but I saw it was a pretty cool, like they have, he's got better pics on his like website. It had the whole microphone thing in it and everything. Where'd it go? It was just here. WLED. Widget didn't load. Great. Probably ad block, trying to block stuff out, right? Of course it's gonna drive me nuts, but we'll see if we can get it to go. WLED. Nope. I have had issues with. There it goes. We'll load it for a little bit. Too many blocking of the things. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty decent for like. And I guess because they included the picture and everything, but I think it had the microphone on it. So it had looks like the microphone right here, and then Of course, you got your pins. It's ESP32, and they did have a relay, and it looks like that's a fuse right there, but that's not a user replaceable fuse. Looks like a 16 amp fuse. I'll pop it open here in a second. I got it sitting on the desk, so. But I wonder if now, of course, if you want something a little simple and cheap, I still like Want More stuff. If you haven't heard of his stuff, I did the thing. Now he's got a couple different ones. There's a 5 volt and then a 12 volt and a 24 volt. So I know it's probably way backwards to be trying to do. This is all for next year, right? Or your year-round holiday lights. But so yeah, Want More still has his $20. So a little different setup. This one does some infrared and everything. If I think if you do include the infrared remote, it does raise the price a good bit. I think. Maybe, or is it without? No, it looks not changing the price. Yeah, I did actually load it on my my little lights outside, so I haven't messed with it a whole lot. Is it 14 something? Let me see. We'll see if we'll get that turned on while it's there. The best Zigbee controller. That's a good question. That's actually an easy question, even though I have it somewhere. I took pictures of it. Is the whole Sky Connect thing, and we'll circle back on the LED thing. Is the 2652. So that any of the CC2652, like especially if you're using Zigbee to MQTT, which I know a lot of people use UHA, but it's gotten better. But they always recommend to use a CC2652. So I still like the Sonoff one. It's really simple to like upgrade the firmware on it and whatnot. The Zigstar makes one the same thing. There's also if you want to do the Ethernet based one, which we can roll into also, is people are gonna say, well, you paid Alex to say this, but also I have, where's it at? Athom has also a Zigbee CC2652 controller as well. So, yeah, so that's pretty. It's like $30 for that one. But the cool part about it is, I'll get you the link here for any of those. The cool part about it is which I'll pop that one open. It does serial and it does Ethernet, but it's not power over Ethernet. So, yeah, I can highly recommend, especially for the US people. Hands down, and I'll give you a prime example of like what went down the other day. There was a user in my Discord his US is very common. I've heard, y'all can say yes or no if you heard about it. Is on the HA Blue, the USB ports dying on it, and so his USB ports died on it. He tried plugging in something USB that was just to light up, would not even work after that for testing. And so he was kind of down and needed something quickly that wasn't USB to get his Zigbee network going again. And Tubes, he's in my Discord as well, didn't have any showing of stock on the coordinator. So Tube popped in and was like, oh, well, hey, yeah, I've got a couple. I'll put some on there. Boom. And like in that thing, walked him through some of the ordering stuff, and there, nothing personal information, and made sure he was able to get his stuff. And that's like some excellent customer service, if you ask me. So, but yeah, so props to Tubes. And look, there's Justin. We were just talking about his Want More LED board. So in his competitor of I'm being a smart ass in that way. The competitor wanted the Athom one. So I'll fire it up here a little bit. I think I did pull it up And I don't, is this their special background? I've just got it on the Wi-Fi and that was it. That's all I've messed with it. I know they had like a special version on it, so, but I haven't messed with it at all. I think they had their own little build because of the sound reactive. Yes, I can. As long as your wired network is very reliable and you don't have any issues with, which normally most cases don't, then yeah, the Ethernet ones are great. Yeah, because you can just point stuff around and do what you need. What you want to check? What check? You cut me a check? Oh. Okay. What did I miss while I was rambling? Yeah, it is. You are correct. It is out. Let me see if mine came up. I am having issues with my power supply outside. I'm trying to milk it, and it dies from time to time. I thought I'd fixed it the other day, but we'll see. So Neil is. I saw all the stuff Neil has at his house. Insane. I thought I had a bunch of stuff at my house, but of course he's got a much bigger place. So yeah. So here's mine. So yeah, I guess it's not their special background. So yeah, didn't you change? You're starting to. I know. Was it DGR or something? He's helping you change to the. I've been watching that one, the Aruba. Or we've been calling it Ruby. That's the new name. You just got to give it a female name. That your new Wi-Fi network is called Ruby. That's just, you have to stick with that, Neil. It makes so perfect sense. So, and so hopefully Ruby's not mean to you. So yeah. What was some of the stuff? I know. Was it Raspy talking about some of the newer stuff? I haven't read. I saw something that said the change log was coming soon. The really cool part I was like, finally, that they did come out with was when you put something on the Wi-Fi, you don't have to type in your SSID anymore. I was like, finally, that you can just pick your network and then put the password. I wish they had the checkbox so you could see your password if you wanted to, in case you don't fat finger your password. And then what was the other thing I still wish they had? Oh, it should connect to the network and then show you the IP and redirect like the Tasmota guys do. That's pretty slick. But I do understand how often do you bring your Wi-Fi, bring your LED controller onto the network? Probably not that often. So a couple of my presets were screwed up. I had to fix them, but that's so. It looked pretty cool. I mean, some of the things I didn't mess with that too much because it was like late at night and it was starting to get windy and I'm kind of a wuss a little bit, even though I still am. My wife was calling me crazy wearing shorts today when I went outside the house and stuff, but it was whatever. So I'm like, it's only like 30. It's fine. It's not that windy. It's not raining. It's not snowing. What is Mr. Parmalat on Discord? So I was just screwing around with the. I know I'm jumping around, but that's fine. It's a totally weird stream. If you look at the Caddo Parish Sheriffs, and this was like way back, and the guy actually turned into like the barcode cop, was like scan the barcode on his hair, and that would like get out of a ticket and everything. I know there was like a lot of memes for it. But this is an older story. Now, this was before I had the beard and everything. Probably 3 or 4 years ago, my coworkers printed it out and put a bunch of them around the office. And they were like, oh, look, Travis is moving on. You got a new job and everything. And like even people in the office believed it was me, which is not, of course. And then OG, he was probably 3 or 4 years old. Like I brought it home and he was like so convinced that I was a cop now. And it was pretty funny. So we've kind of ran with that joke in the past. It doesn't fit a whole lot right now, but the beard throws it off a little bit. But it's funny. All right, let's go bust open let's see if we can hook up some LEDs, right? Do some cool stuff. Um, where let's see if we can switch over. I got new cameras. Been playing with that. So thanks for all the if you buy affiliate link stuff and everything, it's kind of where all that goes to. I probably spent way too much more on cameras than I should have. They always want the LEDs. Even if I unhook yours, Justin. Let me change mics. Are we still on? Is this thing still on? Come over real quick and we'll set up my new 3D printer. So let's see. I can see audio peaking, good deal. So the LED controller, and don't let me forget, this is going to be a rant, quick overview of an overpriced computer. Yeah, that was a whole nother story. So I do have this plug. The one thing I do like that this is, it is set up for 5 volts or 24 volts. So whatever you want to feed it. Now, one thing I don't see, you can't mix and match. So let's zoom in. We'll see if it'll it'll autofocus. So you can't mix and match. So I'm assuming it passes straight over. So if you're doing 24 volts in, it's going to pass 24 volts out. So I have one of Wantmore's older controllers here. I don't know what version this is. Wantmore probably know. Oh, look at the bottom, Travis, 0.3. Yeah, that's really an older one. So I want to take that off, and we'll fire up some stuff on it and see if this is even worth a damn. The first working one. And see, look, I even have my chat window over here. See, we should have the other camera. See, it keeps you entertained, man. Even though we don't do too many of these streams, but I still try to keep everybody entertained, right? And not just looking at a boring desk. So even though my big honking lens now drive me crazy, but hey, I love it so far. Break out my old man glasses here in a little bit. All right, Boiler Boy. So what kind of 3D printer did you get, Neil? I still have my Prusa, so I still enjoy that. Where's my glasses? Yeah, so I did see it had that sound reactive stuff in there. Now what is it? Black is ground. What's the middle pin? The green is the LED. That always throws me off on these little things here. No, I'm not using the little ferrule connectors. So we need one VCC. So it looks like there's a clock and a data for the various LED strips, and I don't think I think I may have one somewhere with the little the clock and the data and whatnot. But most of my stuff is probably 12 volt WS2812. We'll just make sure and change the voltage. I do have one here of, I think it's like the SK, the four channel color with the white. SK6812, I think. Let's see. We got green. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. All right, Justin. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be. It's like OG says, it's gonna be a long video, but maybe not. Green is the LED, so that probably goes in data. What's with the box? Travis have a target. There's a box on there? Oh. It's called me forgetting to do the turn on the clean option on the camera. The clean output. I knew I was forgetting something. Data. That's the focus area, I think, is what's set on there. If it really bothers you that bad, I can turn it off. Becoming a pro streamer. I don't think so on that. I probably need to follow more the rules. All right, I think we got it right. Right? We're looking at VCC. Green is data 1 and clock. All right, we're on 5 volts. Let's see what we can do and play around with the sound reactive stuff. Oh look, my LED strip is coming apart. Is that kind of common? Oh, is it not focusing? Focus! The rubber part. I know that it's when the rubber comes off, that's a lot of different issues. Yeah, I eventually, that's my next thing. I'm gonna change everything next year to the X-Connect stuff. So let's see if we can get this to lay right. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, look at that. Boom. Let's see. And we'll turn on, is it this one? Nope, not that one. I don't know, where's the other one? Is it not that one? Nope. It's not the 4. Where's my 3? Is it 2? There we go. Pull up your Unify controller. I already know the IP on it. So, I already have it pulled up right here. Mofo. Or how you say it? Mr. Fo? Is that how we say it now? I guess we need to turn on power first. That would help. Man, look at that. Let's turn off the light. Middle of cooking a rib roast. We are going to a late dinner. I probably shouldn't say, right? Because y'all are all going to drive over there and come meet me, right? Yeah. We're going for a late dinner at a steakhouse nearby, so better see some pics in the Discord. Exactly. That's one I try to stay out of a lot of is the nothing but food. There's some excellent cooks on Discord that they just, yeah. Definitely want to see some pics. I'll take pictures of my bought steak. That's like a tradition we've done for years is we've always gone to the steakhouse that they open on Christmas Eve or whatever, and you need reservations like way ahead of time. So let's see if we can set this damn thing up and shut up. Config. So I'm hoping it's already set. Let's always turn this off. So it should be GPIO. Where is it? Is it GPIO? Do they have the GPIOs? Yeah, right here. Okay, data 1 GPIOs. See, I love when they put this straight on like their own page. You know it's absolutely legit and everything, and you have the layout like freaking right there. Now I know they're saying right here, official WLED doesn't support sound effective and default infrared hex codes. So I'm not sure. I left the stock firmware on this for now, but maybe I think because the current beta. So yeah, it's totally understandable staying in if you're way up north. And if it was snowing and icy on the roads and stuff, and especially since we don't have the plows and salt trucks here, I would probably definitely be staying home as well. So let's close some of these tabs. That's mine. Let's close this tab. So I think this one's like, is it SK6812? And save. Let's see. Yeah. Back. Did we get the right colors? I probably should turn off this. All right. We in the right order? Yes. So what's with the sound? I keep wanting to say reflective. There is a ton. I saw, is this new? It must be, because, so look, it is. When I was setting up my one I flashed last night, this is my one that's outside, I've got 4 downlights that have Tasmota on them, and I use DDP on those. And I noticed that, those are they're 4-channel LED lights. They're mains power. They're like 4-inch downlights. And I noticed that it actually had now DDP RGBW, so the 4-channel. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now I just left it as, I chose accurate. I don't know if that makes, if he's gonna actually accurately pick the colors. I haven't played with that yet. So I wanted to see how that would work out. I had to mess with that tonight. Yeah, I did see that. What's the 2D? I saw that. I guess that's for like the Matrix stuff. And cue Matrix video. Let's see. Let's close this one out. And we got big white backgrounds now. Accurate uses the color LEDs to mix. Oh, okay. See, I would want the white is pretty good on those downlights. Strip or panel 1D strip, 2D matrix panel. It makes sense. How do you do the sound reactive stuff? I guess that's for all the dance modes and everything. Is that freaking UPS or somebody coming to my house? I think it'd be my luck during the stream, right? No. Okay. That is my neighbors. I'll pull that camera up here in a bit. We'll be nosy, right? They had a water line bust at their house. So that sucks. I'll zoom in. This sucks. This sucks. This is a catty corner across the street, and yeah, you had to get out and look at so they got I see it's a guarantee restoration service. I guess they had a busted water line, and what's he got there? He's pulling out is that a generator or something? Dehumidifier? Y'all should know what that is. We were just talking about those, right? Or the battery packs? Trying to get it to focus better, but here we are looking at a stream at some guys fixed their house on Christmas Eve. You can get the plate number off of it, right? It's not a commercial for these guys. I have no idea what guarantee restoration services. I saw them digging a hole in the where was it at? I posted it in Discord, and because I was like, they were digging, like looking for the cutoff or something, and I guess they were looking for the cutoff across the street. I trying to find the water cutoff, so I must have a busted line. So that sucks. All right, so how do we turn on the sound stuff? Y'all know I hadn't messed with this. I sound like probably an idiot or whatever, but gain. This is all default. Gain control, input sound. This is all default, so it should be good. Is there like something you need to enable? Come on, Hef knows, right? Is there some? Maybe we gotta do. There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. I can see that kind of being. It's kind of simple out the box. I mean, it makes sense that these are the. I remember seeing that filter. You had to find the ones that were sound reactive. So 2D swirl. Let me see if we can zoom out here a little bit. And turn off that light, I think it is. That's pretty cool. And I'm a couple feet away from it. I do kind of talk loud at times. I think it's still set on just the 30 or so lights or whatever. So I like the white, especially with this SK6812, you get the lights, the white lights. So ask ChatGPT. Damn, ChatGPT wants your real freaking phone number. And I've tried to use a voice over IP like Google Voice or whatever. Totally detects those. And it's like, nope, we ain't texting that damn number. I guess I need to just download a eSIM or something off of Google Fi or however you say it and use that. 'Cause I'm not putting my real phone number in that damn thing. I'm sure they'll sell it to somebody. Not that I get enough calls. Gravimeter? What is Grava? There's something. It's just mixed with the one color, huh? Juggles. I guess you can't. Can you do multiple colors? Matrix picks. I got the whole thing showing. Let's see. I even show it better. We'll weight it down with something else. Boom. And boom. That looks better. Be prepared, Travis. Look, let's see if we can get something over here. Something like that. That's kind of neat. I mean, it's straight out the box and ready to go. So. Oh, okay, do the segments. Noise meter. Let's do we can see it better. I know some people watch on mobile and stuff. It's kind of like some of this. Okay, so they do have the different effects up top where you can change the how much and everything it does things. Is that just like, that was solid. That's weird. That's kind of interesting to mess with. I don't know. We'll see. It might be useful. I could see it. OG would love it, and being in his room and everything and changing the different colors. It's pretty damn quick as well. I know you might be seeing a little bit of a delay with the video codec on recording stuff, but I'm watching with my eye, and it's pretty damn quick. That's kind of impressive. So, I'm sure it's fine with 12-volt lights as well. Infrared. There's supposedly the infrared remote. So it comes with the infrared remote, which I've seen these are kind of a dime a dozen. And you do get this little dongle looking thing that you plug in the side for the infrared to change the different colors and whatnot. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't know. Let's see. You hit purple. What's it do when you hit purple? Probably need to pull the tab, Travis. Purple. We get less, brighter, mode. I wonder if you have to assign these buttons to something. I'm not familiar doing the infrared stuff on WLED. I don't know if anybody else is. So I'll have to do some digging around. Enabled IR. Let's see. I think would it be enabled? No. No user mods. Is it user interface? Where's the infrared? I always love. I hate dark mode checkbox. LED. Where's WIR? Stone. I thought I've seen it somewhere. There's sound setting. If you know, okay. Time user mod. Nope, we went there. Security updates not there. Sync interfaces. I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. Did they have a dock on here? What they've changed? No, it looks like just a fork. And they added that piece to the top. Is that even there? Is it? Yeah, it's Athom Tech, it says. Frequency reactive sliders for ESP32. That's all just sound stuff. I don't know. Let me search IR. That's not IR. Apply IR. Here we go. IR 24 key music. 24 key RGB. Not sure what that means. Apply IR. What does IR info mean? Go to sync interfaces, change the value. Looks like it gets deep with the IR stuff. Yeah, I would think that they're kind of out the box would have it enabled too. That's kind of what I've assumed. But and it does. I know it does have that relay as well. I thought the relay was kind of slick. Let's see. Is it going to turn off? Maybe the IR is not even doing anything. I don't see it doing anything. Does it even work? Let's see. Yep, it is working. I wonder if these cameras will show it. Yeah, you can see. These cameras will show the infrared. You can see it blinking. I bet you this one will do a little bit better. Let's see if it'll focus for me. Oh, this one ain't even showing it either. Yeah, the other one does though. Yeah, it is blinking. I was looking at it on my phone. That's always an easy test, is if you take the infrared and then you just put it at your phone camera, and if you see it blinking, then you know the battery's usually good. Usually. Who's posting pictures in the? Is it Razor? 30 minutes west of Buffalo. He posted some Discord, so we'll pull them up. This is what Now, I wouldn't wear shorts outside to this. So, you're back, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't wear shorts outside for this. He's got a little bit of a drift action happening going on there. So, what else did he put? What else did Razor post? Yes, it does look very cold. I saw it said burr. So, James, you know what's funny? I still had to hit show for that message. So he says it's Razor. He says he's weather outside, 30 minutes west of Buffalo. So pretty stay inside, dude, if you can. So yeah, I don't even know if you can tell. I'm sure some of y'all can say, oh, that's a such and such. I'm sure it's a Chevrolet or GMC, it looks like, or something. So, but some of y'all probably know what year it is and the whole 9 yards, just even that. But cool. Like, you can't even see the freaking road, bruh. So, sucks on when this hit during the Christmas travel holiday stuff. So, yeah. Wait long enough, the wind will just blow it away, right? It'll just eventually melt, right, Neil? Yeah. So you just hire the kids. You had that. What's his name? Haywood. You remember? I don't even remember the article with Haywood. We're probably getting a little bit in there, but they trolled the. Oh, we did. I gotta find it. You know I'm gonna find it. Snow. Let's see. Hold up. You know I'm gonna find it without the kind of craziness coming up. Dig. You're probably like, what the hell? This one right now. This is the one. Open in new tab. When they trolled the storm, the newspaper, when Haywood. Yeah, Haywood. But then no W is Haywood. It's below. I don't know. I'm gonna screw it up. So, but I was very sad to see that Gene did not participate. Unless I'm really dense, Gene Masith. So hey, I wish he would have participated as well. You know, I know you couldn't go with like the mic with Mr. Hunt, I think it is. You couldn't go with that one. So there was a few other ones that would have been really good. Yeah, they're really good people. They were digging out the car and everything, and they covered on the story. I think it's great. So, but so I don't know about the infrared. I'll dig around that a little more. He works at Ligma. That's great. I have Ligma somewhere up there. So he makes the ping pong balls. You're correct, Neil. It's funny. I actually used to work with a real mic, and I'm gonna say the space so the Google things don't pick up me on. But Mr. Hunt. And so and he was actually working in the building for a while doing stuff because he was hurt and stuff and he couldn't lift anything. And so he was like sweeping and stuff. And so like they would always holler at him. He was like, hey, Mike, come pick up such and such. I thought that was hilarious. And you know, everybody wanted to call him all the time. He's like, oh my God, I wish they would just call me Michael. So it was funny, very funny. And we're just going to do the whole stream this whole time with doing some reactive stuff like noise. We can do noise meter. See, I'm sure that would be very annoying in all my videos, like behind me, to have the lights going. I'm sure, but some people might like it. Oh, and before I forget, I probably if you're able to hang around tomorrow, pop in and out of Discord because I'm probably gonna be doing the same thing as I did in other years. And if you know, I'm not gonna say, but pop in and out. You'll see, might see some things, and I got some stuff I need to get rid of anyway, if that's any thing. Oh, before I turn off that other camera, I'm gonna switch back to my desk and turn that light back on, and then I know this is probably not a good test of this, but it's whatever. This black view, if I got it upside down, I'm just lower the table a little bit. It's the whole thing. Now you'll see this overpriced. The whole thing is plastic. It is all plastic, and it was kind of funny. Let's see. It's Phillips. And I laughed because the vendor told me that, well, because anytime I get like new computers or new, yeah, the mounting plate is, but it's plastic as well. The mounting plate is, if you want to see right quick, the mounting plate is for a SATA drive. I'm assuming it's SATA, but it's a USB-C connection on it. And it's just a SATA port that's down in there. If you can see it in there. So I guess like a SSD or something like that. So it's not going to be like NVMe. So it'd be SATA SSD of some sort. If you want to add like a secondary drive, I'm going to put these screws back in here before I lose it. But I thought that was kind of neat, but then the wheels kind of fall off after that. So yeah, it's like a little USB thing. But I'm just reading the thing. Thanks for YouTube videos, guy. Built my tiny apartment. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can definitely see doing some plugs and switch bot bulbs for in an apartment. There were some other ones that were. Have you done anything with, like, what are you doing for wall control and for like because I'm sure a lot, like if you're renting an apartment, you can't change your light bulbs and stuff. But this is where, and I'll jump back to your stuff. This is where this kind of all fell apart for me. Because this is a N5-105, and it's a Celeron, which, you're probably thinking Celeron is not that great. The N5-105s are actually not that bad, and they run stupid efficient. But here's the issue, like, what is a NETAC? And this is, what is this, 512, I think it is? I think that's what, I forgot what, no, yes, this is 512. There's 512 right there. And so I think this is the 512, and there's no memory, there's like the memory is soldered straight on board. So very limited compared to some other ones I've messed with, like the Geekum and the Geekum PC and everything. It has just 2 HDMI, Ethernet. I think it does have Wi-Fi 6 maybe in it. I'm trying to remember, but you'll see the price. It is insane for what you're paying. So yeah, definitely not a thing. So what do you say? Anti-tack wood? Is that like another Michael Hunt joke or something? So you got USB ports, button. Yeah, it's not. I want to say this model, and you're gonna laugh, was like $250, or no, it's more than that. Hold up. I don't know why they went that expensive. No, it's $400 for that freaking thing. Well, it's an $80 coupon. That's insane to me. 400. That's what, 320 for that, for a knockoff SSD in there, and it has Windows 11. And the funny part was, I usually load them. Normally will boot them up, and just to let them boot up, but with no network connection and everything, if I ever get one. And then I will like immediately load a fresh copy of Windows or whatever operating system I put on them, because I just don't trust where they came from. And they had a bunch of driver issues, so I asked the vendor, "Hey, where's the drivers at?" And they told me to install a bunch of those generic driver finders. And I was like, "Well, now it's going to show a bunch of malware." Oh no, if it says there's malware on it, that's quite okay, and you can just ignore those messages. Yeah, I was like, that's going to be a nope. So there's my quick review of that. Obligation fulfilled, right? So don't buy that. Now Neil bought. Hey Neil, aren't you doing your OpenSense on an N5105 as well? Those lights blinking out in the corner of my eye. One of these? Kinda? Yeah, probably made from spare parts. So eventually, whenever let's see, let me zoom. Eventually, whenever my ISP decides to utilize the fiber in our backyard, I'll switch to this guy. So otherwise, I just have too many other projects. So this one's a little different one than Neil has, but it's the same kind of deal with the fanless design. It's the N5105, and these are 4 2.5 gigabit Intel NICs on these. So and I'll put OpenSense on it. So there you back, dude. We're talking about you again, bro. So crazy that you can get this whole set. You can get one of these for like, I want to say like 150 with no memory and no NVMe. It's the best, huh? Let's see. Zoo. Let me find my. I think you bought a little there's a cheaper one. It has a little different heat sink on it. Yeah, so it's like, and no, I don't get anything off of those, which is totally fine to me. I think what you got, there's an N5105. Oh, so that's the same, looks like the same one I have then. Now the 6005, I've heard some issues they had with heat or something on them, or I don't remember what it exactly was. But yeah, no RAM, no storage, US, what are we looking at? 185 right now? That's actually not bad for that, given you've got 4 NICs, and I do recommend bring your own RAM, bring your own storage. Like you can throw some decent quality, like Crucial DDR4 in it. You could throw some decent quality NVMe in it. So, yeah, I can't. There's actually my ISP, which the new ISP, AT&T put fiber. If you don't know that, there's a whole thing. It's kind of a joke, and I don't know if it's real or not. Is this? I don't know if I can find it. I posted it in Discord a while back. I talked back and forth with the vendor, and because the reason why, like, they come and installed fiber in our neighborhood like in June or July. And I was figuring 3 or 4 months. That's the going time I've seen with them for, once they install fiber and everything, they got to do all the splices. I actually talked and helped one of the fiber techs put some of the multi-taps on and everything. And he was like, oh yeah, October 1st, we were ready to go. Yeah, you should be good. Just middle of October at the latest, you should be able to order. Just keep checking the website. Well, I waited till like December or maybe late November and started asking around like, hey, what are you out? Did y'all forget us? And so I finally found digging around. They did a ticket, and Well, then they came back and said, no, it's canceled. They're coming to remove all the boxes. And I said, they're digging everything up and everything. And they're like, yep, digging everything up because the project's canceled. I don't know what to believe. I hope that's just a wrong tech that doesn't know what they're talking about. And but I have checked some other neighborhoods that were looking at the dig permits that were installed after mine, and they're already online. So I don't know what to believe. Why would you even dig it up and just leave it there? That makes no sense to me. So, but maybe eventually we'll get it in a couple months. I don't know. But so that's how I'm going to switch to. So I didn't really have anything. Oh, I want to talk about I want to show you the Zigbee thing that Athom has. Thought that was pretty slick. Let's see. The Zigbee. Is it this one? Products. Look, Zigbee Gateway. I want to try this one out, and like still like this meets all the check boxes for it's now it's not power over Ethernet, but it does have it has USB-C on it, so you can use it through serial. And now, what is tubes? I'm just curious what tubes charges. Are they trying to undercut them? Let's see. Let's do Ethernet. Let's do dark blue. Antenna black. Okay, so add to cart 50. So yeah, I see they're trying to undercut that. So, but I will say give the nod towards to tube if you can. Now this one is ESP32, and let's just bust it open. So, no, Snowman, they actually ran fiber optic right behind because they ran it in my neighbor's backyard, because all of our utilities go through the middle of the backyards underground, and they ran it down all the streets. And I even talked. Yeah, that's why I helped the tech actually get into my neighbor's backyard, because she has a pig in the backyard. And I was like, no, it's totally friendly. And we actually helped her I helped them put one of the taps and stuff like that. And so I know where the box is at. It's like right there, almost in my backyard. It's like a foot on the other side of the fence. So, and there's a multi-tap in it waiting to hook up to a customer. I'm not sure what they did and why they didn't hook up the other end yet. So, what's up, Radio Nerd? We'll jump to the desk. Let's see. I still have flickering lights. So the Zigbee coordinator, I have already opened it up to save us time. So it's a decent little case, and yeah, they have the LEDs on it, and has your USB-C. You got power, and you got a reset button. Now the cool part about this, I think they give you, which is rare today, they actually give you a USB adapter. They give you an Ethernet cable and an A to C wire. Let's see if we can pop this open. My spudger. And then we'll just answer whatever questions and stuff after this, right? Let's bump back, not bump the camera. If I can open this. 40 watching with 10 likes. It's a slow day, dude. I'm really surprised that we have. Oh, it must come from the top. I'm really surprised we have 40 people, because a lot of people are doing, Christmas stuff and everything with families. Mine's not till later. So, let's zoom in. So the cool part I liked about this was you had these dip switches here, and I did ask him which way. You can change the dip switches to actually just use the serial port over USB. So if you wanted to plug it in directly, you could switch it back and forth. And then, when you did that, it kind of bypassed the ESP32. It uses the ESP32 to you do the Ethernet thing. It's not anything dealing with Wi-Fi. I don't know if you could enable it Wi-Fi, or I guess maybe if you even wanted to do Bluetooth proxy with it as well. I'm not exactly sure. I might try to look and see if we could do that. But it does, pretty slick, the little box, and they do give you, and they give you an antenna somewhere. So don't worry about that. They give you an antenna. So pretty cool to see. And here's the thing right here is, if I have it upside down, this is the same module that you see a lot of people use, but see, it's the 2652P2. So no issues running this under Zigbee to MQTT, no issues running it in ZHA or whatever kind of all your thing you can do. Your mistake and stop spamming emote. What does it say? Wonder why it did that. View deleted message. Why is it saying? Oh, you deleted it or something, did you? Why is Nightbot deleting the messages? Can't hit. I think that came, I really think that came from that, I think there was, I remember it was on a news story. There was some live stream and they said for them to hit like thumbs up twice or something to join the contest. And then like Google like totally like blocked and like killed their accounts for like spamming and everything. So I think that's kind of what I think that's to prevent that, but I don't know if Google has fixed that. So, yeah. But look, they let Neil do his thing with I don't know. What were you trying to say, I guess? What? It said timed out for 5 seconds. Freaking stupid. I don't have anything that I turn on purpose. Yeah. That's what your helmet means, right? So back to speaking of your question, was what have you been using for like wall control for like buttons and stuff? Like for doing like you said, you had SwitchBot bulbs and the S31. Yeah, they know Neil can't do one. Let me change back to my other mic. There we go. My better mic. Because that's like the big thing for me is like the wall control. I don't know, have you played with doing the device groups and everything in Tasmoda yet? And I know that's a big sore spot for Neil with the device groups, but he's fixing his Wi-Fi so he can use device groups once again. So if you don't know what device groups are, it's still hands down like one of my favorite features of Tasmoda. Oh, let's see. This is a better, what's his, Caleb did these. I know this is a little different than what you're being able to do being in a rented place, but I was curious to see if you're doing something kind of like some sort of switches or something. Because basically that's like what I have this a lot around the house and everything is I have like a dimmer and you have the load bypassed and you have a smart bulb and it still allows you to change colors and color temperatures and still use that wall control. Just curious what you did. The reason why I say, I don't know if you've jumped into Zigbee. There was a cheap, I wouldn't call it a Zigbee button. Was it the Legrand? See if I can find the link. They were talking about those in my Discord. They were like $8 or something. Are they still on sale? Let's see. Yeah. So they're now the only thing is they look like switches, but look what they, you just, there, look how thin they are. If that makes, see, it's just, it looks just like a switch, but they actually work in Zigbee to MQTT as well. And I think the only thing that they were saying negative about it was these buttons. See, it says like the house. I guess that's home and then away, I guess is what they were meant for. Yeah, well, if I'd read the thing, Travis, home and away. But they were using them for different volume stuff and other things. I thought it was kind of slick, and they're like $9 for, now they are like, I think they're CR 2032s or something. Yeah, look, they've been slowly going down in price. Are they CR 2032s? Someone will answer. I might get the mark. Yeah, you might be able to with to get the marking off if it really bothers you that much. But the reason why I was saying like that, you could probably, with the faceplate, use some like, that 3M, tape or whatever, or something to stick them to the wall in a rented situation, and you could still control your lights, on the wall type thing as well. So, oh, okay. I live rented and even have solar, so you're allowed to mod a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's the only way you're going to be able to do that, Old Curmudgeon, is put a coin cell in there. I don't think that that's going to fit anything else. Yeah, I do prefer the AAA stuff. So, but let's see. Someone should make. They do make a switch cover for renter. They do make some cover, but it's a little differently. Is it Third Reality makes one? But they make a countdown switch, and there's something else they make with, is it here? Gen 3 starter kit? And it covers it, but I think it's meant more for it actually moves it, I believe. Like it. So if it's like I guess it's more designed like where you can put the push button on it, and it still allows you to control it through Zigbee, but it still flips the stuff behind it, so you still get the state. It kind of like converts a dumb switch into a smart switch without you having to replace the switch. Because it's. Yeah, think about we're a little differently. We got, especially when you own your home, you're probably not scared to go change a light switch or whatever. And here, look, they were just talking about that. They use AAA, but I kind of see these, but for in a rented situation, I just haven't used them. So I could have afforded a bigger booty to handle the double A's. It might seem a little weird, Caleb, there. I got the 55-gallon drum of lube as well with those batteries, but so that's pretty cool about you. Yeah, when I rented a house, and there was some stuff he would let me change in different things, but a lot of times I would fix things, and as long as I fixed it, instead of calling somebody, we took it off the rent and stuff like that. Got a grinder sling. So we are talking about coffee grinders a lot, which is still a weird term to me. Grinder has messed that up. So what are the questions? Anybody got anything? I mean, we trying to do something quick. I'm already over an hour, but I don't know if you got any other weird stuff you wanted to look at or anything. I know y'all wanted to nag. Is this the question? Is this the highest we've been in a while? Is .8? Yeah, don't let the landlord catch you. That's very key. Change your own air filters. So I don't know if anybody saw I posted it in a couple different places. for Docker, Ubuntu or server version. Desktop. Ugh. I'm not really sure. I've only installed. Maybe someone else can hop in there. I think I've installed just the regular desktop version. But I think I did Debian, so I did Debian on that. I don't know, but ask other Ubuntu people. Oh, thanks, Matt. I definitely appreciate it. I'm glad to help out with the madness. So, this was, if you're curious, I did get one of those. They sent out the. To a lot of the different creators, they sent out the little X Connect. And of course, I just wanted to see, it's very small. I wanted to see what was the black case when they sent us. I'll put it in front of my big forehead, right? I'll give it good contrast. I wanted to see what was inside. I knew kind of what it was, but best flood sensor. We'll get to that. It's a good one. It's the same chip, MG21. It's the same chipset I was seeing in that the Zigbee dongle E by Sonoff. It's that Sci Labs chipset. So, but I'm curious to see eventually when we dig into the whole thread stuff. I'll probably run thread side by side. I know some of these are saying they'll run Zigbee and thread at the same time. I don't know how that's going to work out. I just have my reservations on that. I may actually run Zigbee to MQTT on another channel and run thread on another when we finally get there. My favorite is it's the Lenkine flood sensors. These. And if you can find them on sale, they're definitely a freaking steal. Are they still on sale? And I'll drop the link in the chat. You'll get it after Christmas, by the way. That's what it says. If you didn't already know that. I think they need to take that off. People really think they'd get something by Christmas. So yeah, these are 20% off, and you get the 4-pack is so I think it was like $40 a pop. I mean $40 for the 4-pack, so $10 a pop. But the great thing about it is the very thing is there's 2 AAA batteries in it. I got a bug or something in here. 2 AAA batteries, and the good thing about the AAA batteries, like, adds a little bit of weight to it, and so they won't move around much, and they're pretty damn good. I've used them, and they've saved me already twice. I had a toilet that the seal, when you'd flush it, the seal on the back was leaking, and then there was water, and I come in the house, I hear beeping, and I didn't have my phone with me. We were swimming or something, and I was like, what the hell is that beeping noise? And I showed them on one of my unboxing videos, and they're pretty damn good for the price, and they work fine with ZHA, I believe. I hadn't heard anything negative, but I know they work with Zigbee to MQTT as well, and you can control the if you want to be really weird, you can turn off the audible noise on them. So, but yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, so I use several of them. Now there's another one that I didn't like too much, like the Third Reality one. But the problem was the screws weren't all the way down, so it took more of a flood to get to them. And I think they found that, yeah, that was a problem. And they actually sell an adapter that adds more link to the metal. I'm going to stick with these. I have all mine deployed. I'd have to go run and get one. So, but yeah, you can see I purchased, another variation 2 times. I think I've purchased a 1-pack and a 4-pack or something. But yeah, definitely watch for the Lenkine stuff. We bought they had a mistake on their thing. Was it a whole motion sensor thing? I know I got the link on here because Caleb did the write-up on it with the hub. Let's see. Was it this one? I think they'll show it. Yeah, we got this whole set with like the keypad. I think it was the key fob though. It was the key fob, two door contacts, this little hub, the motion sensor, and then you added on the motion sensor. It was like $10. That was insane. That if you don't look around, if you on our Discord. Sometimes watch the hot deal stuff. There's like crazy stuff that people will find and post in there. So, and I didn't want to post this one everywhere because I was like, I wanted everybody to kind of get their stuff on Discord before it got blown out on like Slick Deals or something crap like that. So that was pretty cool. But I think he's taking it and using it as a, Caleb was I haven't done it to mine yet. He's got a whole cool write-up on doing it and using the hub in it because it runs the open WRT and he's using it as a Wi-Fi siren, I believe. So, yeah, the Linkind motions are pretty good and they've done well in a lot of my motion sensor tests. And there's no, let's see, let me pull it up. There's no configuration to them though. That's the only thing. Linkind. Now the toilet leak sensors or the pipe leak sensors, you do get, the alert behavior, you can turn that off. The motion sensors, there's nothing really to it. So you get the battery low tamper and that's it. And I put this thing in probably over a year ago, and it's like 91%. But yeah, I could see some of the batteries that come with stuff that aren't that great. That's just coin sale stuff. I know it makes devices small, but man, I just love the AAA and AA and stuff, but we don't see that much. I know Third Reality does it a lot with their Zigbee sensors, but they make them a lot bigger, so people don't like it, so a lot of companies don't do it. So... But so what else we got? Hope everybody has a good holiday and everything. And now I will say the PIRs and 8266, I still have several of those around. So SwitchBot bulbs are 50% off. Yes. Let's see. Oh, if you ever, I try to keep this list updated, is the flashable smart devices like the SwitchBot and the template page, and you can go find the bulbs and it has all the setup and everything. And I try to include on some of the more popular, if someone has done it or if I've done it, also the ESP home stuff. So it's not just Tasmota centric. It's also, that's why I have it like just devices, because it's Tasmota and ESP home stuff kind of all mixed together. I know those Xfinity door sensors, some people hate them and some people like them because of the price, but there's a couple different models. But so yeah, let's look. The bulbs. Yeah, that's not a bad deal at all. And can you combine it with something else? Maybe. I don't want the camera. That's garbage. The SwitchBot lock. Yeah, that's garbage as well. Stay around tomorrow maybe if you want a SwitchBot lock. I didn't like it. But the bulbs are great. The bulbs are great. So if you want to check out the bulbs, that's $5 a bulb. Yeah, so I know Neil was having an issue with them, where the batteries were dying a lot. Some other people were having an issue with them buying a lot. Yeah, I love the SwitchBot plugs. The SwitchBot plugs are great. The SwitchBot bulbs are great. You can do them. You're probably curious if you haven't heard about them. You can flash them over the air to Tasmota, ESP Home. I have the full thing for the plugs if you want as well. I actually use one for the plug as a Bluetooth proxy for picking up Bluetooth devices and stuff using the plug. And so they're pretty inexpensive. What's the plugs run? Are those on sale too? That would be pretty slick if they were. But I guess if you maybe combined them or something, it's 4 plugs for $30. It's not a crazy deal, but so yeah, the bulbs are let's see, the bulbs, switchbot. I got pictures of the inside of them. So they're ESP32C3s inside. So a little bit more. And there's an LED driver. Kosa did the LED driver for them. They do work and everything, and they work great. So, yeah, the plugs are ESP32C3s as well, and they do have power monitoring. And, it's just a relay and a LED, and I think you're just a regular power monitor. And they are tamper resistant. Resistant? Is that TR, I think it is? Some people like them and don't like them. So, what else we got before we jet? I still got I'm not hanging around an hour more. I told Owen I would go, or OG, I told him I'd go rollerblading with him at least. So, yeah, I have, let's see if I could pull it up. Integrations, ESP Home. I want to say a SBot plug. Yeah, so it does work. I don't have anything on it right now. So amps, energy, volts, etc. So yeah, there's multiple ways you can do. The SwitchBot OTA stuff is pretty damn slick. And if you haven't done it, it's not hard at all. You just need something else to say, hey, you're the new server for, is it Wohan or something like that? Like the Pimp Hand, but Wohan. You're the new Wohan OTA server, and then you just run the little deal, and it grabs your firmware, puts Tasmota on it, and then once it puts Tasmota, you can do whatever you want. Whether if you want to go to ESP Home, you can go to that as well. It's pretty damn simple. So get a free trip. You'd lie. We did go ice skating in North Carolina. I don't know. I'm probably sure I had the video somewhere. I did go. His first time. Let's see if I can find it while I run my mouth at the same time, which is very difficult for me to do something productive and talk at the same time, which is not why I probably never get anything done. But we went ice skating. The first time we went ice skating was Thanksgiving. Like it was like a couple days after we went to Hef's, and he did freaking awesome. And he we let him go, and he was gone. Do I have it on here? Yeah. Let's see. Will I be able to grab the audio? I wonder if I turn on the desktop audio. It will. Let's see. Let me size it up. Why? You're going too fast, dude. Let's see. I'm sure the size is going to change again. Wrong video. Oh, gee. Look back. Hold up. I'm going to fix it, y'all. So, it was not prepared to play videos. I should say that. So, there we go. I'm trying to think of where I could use. I use them for device groups, dude. Like that device group. If you haven't done device groups, that's amazing. So, if your Wi-Fi is up to it, like this was his first time. Look back. He's been ice skating ever. But I guess it all applies with...
Awesome.
with the rollerblading. So you're pretty good. Not much ice skating in Louisiana. So. But everything is on a manual switch here where the core design is frowned upon. Yeah, I could see that being an issue. And there's not many toggle switches, probably on the Zigbee side. I don't see any on the, really offhand, that on the ESP side. So I went to get a pot full of Martin Jerry. I did check out that the Martin Jerry, and they did the Martin Jerry 3-way Tasmotor one. Don't buy it unless you really, really, really need a 3-way, and not that kind of 3-way, but it has a secondary MCU in it. And so you're not going to get any long press. You're not going to get any double press. You're not going to do any stuff. So don't buy the 3-way unless you really just need a 3-way. But I would tell you, if you want to do a 3-way stuff, just get the singles. And then you can mix and match dimmers and stuff and just do device groups. So, yeah. I use device groups everywhere for 3-ways now. And I just bypass the load and call it a day. It's so simple once you throw them in. It's pretty slick. You just push the button and boom, and it goes. If you haven't watched, if you carry, I know it's like a whole subject because I actually did 3 or 4 videos. It's actually very, very simple. But I wanted to kind of go through all the different methods and everything. And if you have time later on the John later, you can watch me. I don't care. Not watch me, but watch on the video. But I kind of talk about some of the device groups and stuff with how I use them with the light bulbs and using dimmers and everything. Like, I really like being able to just have a light switch in the bathroom that maybe I had 3 or 4 bulbs in there, and I'll switch all those to, like, say, SwitchBot bulbs. Well, that light switch now still is going to work the same, but it just tells those bulbs to turn on. But the cool part is if it's before 6 a.m. or late at night, I want them to be at a low dimming value and really warm or something like that, and not blinding, But then in the day, maybe you want it brighter and cooler. So, but yeah. We're not going to AliExpress this time, okay? Yeah, we are. Do y'all get these stupid things in your... watch, and I don't even go shopping there. Watch, I can scroll down. Like, this just looks bad already. I'm not clicking that. And look, I told you, there's one right there. That is a supposed cheek exerciser or something. Yeah, right. That you're full of crap, Allie. I mean, is y'all's like this too? I had to prove that, Jane. I don't even look at this crap. So I don't know. And I looked at Athom stuff and the corn cob lights from the BTF lighting. I could see that. But Allie, love you long time. That's it. What would you do with that? I probably should even ask. I'm just going to stop. So it's very, very weird. So it looks like almost like it's trying to be Shelly-like, that orange. Under More to Love, Ove. Look, you got feet warmers. Look, you got clear tape, dude. I'm kind of... There's a weird shit on here, dude. Just weird. It's not that clear. You can't believe... It's not... Is it really that clear? Multifunction double-sided tape, man. Like, weird. I'm setting up. Yeah, it doesn't like the triple emoji with the peaches and the was it eggplant? So, what else did I learn? What have we done lately? Oh, so I was supposed to get one of these, even though I kind of IT bashed them a little bit on their little thing. I'm supposed to get one of these, but they got sent back to the factory because they had an issue. But there's supposed to be another, like a curtain thing they're coming out with. I'm not sure exactly. And they're supposed to come out with another little mini Zigbee switch. So, Bluetooth trackers. Like, what kind of Bluetooth tracker? Like, oh, like the Bluetooth presence stuff? I haven't used any of that. I seem like people have always had mixed response delays with that and everything. See, there's James with it right there. That actually tracks good. I've been messing around with some of the MM wave stuff. It's mixed for me. I know it's this one that I know what's his name made one, but I remember seeing it way back. Where's it at? It was like a year or two ago they started. Yeah, so it was like January. It's the same sensor that the Everything Smart Home was using. So I bought one of those like way back, and I've been playing with it, and because I messed around with the Aquaria one and everything for presents, and I just get a lot of mixed results. I don't know if it's gonna be a thing for me. Maybe like in a bathroom where we don't have ceiling fans. So, where was that at? I closed the wrong one. There's a couple other sensors they were talking about. I've got one other. It's like a little small sensor. But it just has 2 targets on it. I'm curious to see how that one works. But I think it's going to have some of the same issues where with false positives. I've been using the regular PIRs. So in the bathroom and whatnot, it works pretty decent. Combined with humidity sensors for if like the shower is going or whatnot. But maybe we need to combine it with a gas sensor or something as well, right? But all right, if we don't have anything else going crazy on, I appreciate you hanging out. Unless we got some other crazy question that's what somebody has. If not, I have no idea. I probably have my my joke video. I need to do another one with the OG on that for outro. What do you really buy on AliExpress? I bought a couple multimedia MM-wave sensors in the past, Zigbee stuff. I bought that Zigbee, not Zigbee, Bluetooth gateway. Why is the sky blue? Did you see the picture from Buffalo? The sky is not blue. It's white. So you're wrong, Stone. You're wrong. Anybody got any questions or on? Let's see what we got on Discord. Bring me the GMC. I'll bring something warm. Not a concern in my hood. LED. Yeah, it's not a big concern. Let's see. Would you Stone come to visit and set up my 3D printer? You need to come quick and set his printer up. What kind of printer did you get, Neil? You never answered me. Yeah, you don't buy stuff on that you don't need. A who? A bamboo? What, you printing bamboo? I'm looking at if there's any thing crazy going across the street, but I don't see anything. So only thing I saw was I should probably go to this. I should probably go to the neighbors and go check out their party across the street. What more told me to get it? Did you just one or did you buy 5? I don't know if we've ever answered your question on the Ubuntu thing on the server versus, I don't know what the difference in server. I did Debian. I just installed no desktop because I don't use it with a desktop. So maybe that server is going to be no desktop is why they said go no desktop. I mean, no, not the server version. So we maybe answer our own question. But I kind of looked at some people were saying, oh, go Debian or whatever. That's what I run on my, I run on my, I have a little Docker stack for ADSB stuff. And we'll close out with that. Neil, you got to do one like this. Let's see, it's 8. Yeah. It's your next project, man. Am I going to pull over? Yeah. It's your next project. You live next to an airstrip, and you have to be able to pick up people, stuff like this. You know, you're doing a service to your community to be able to pick up all the planes at low altitude and stuff with all the little planes. So server has no extra. Okay, so that would make sense. I just went, I don't know, I'm not big on like the different distros, what's the difference between, but some of the people were saying, just go Debian. And that's what I run on this little Docker stack here. I run all the ADSB stuff on it for picking up all the planes and things and feeding different feeders and ADS exchange and all that. There's a really good book on GitHub that has all this step-by-step and how to set it up with Docker Compose. It allowed me to learn a lot of stuff with Docker Compose, and it's kind of my second backup solution if I need to, like MQTT, Home Assistant, and whatever. I can just spin up some containers on this thing, and it runs, I think it's a little Intel i5 or something on it. So, but it's pretty easy to fire up. So I'm sure you can find now if you want to do Docker Compose. I know there's all the script. If you do Proxmox, there's also all that stuff out there with setting up the LXC containers and everything that Texter does. I know he's got a cool little website and everything. I'm sure someone will post a link to it with all the different scripts of those. Let's see. Trying to find that book. ADSB. Is it this one? SDR Enthusiast? Yeah, here it is. We gotta turn this on. If you're ever curious and you want to go set up something, this is an awesome freaking guide, and it has like how to set up everything of like install Docker. This may help you out if install Docker, configure Docker. They're kind of setting this up with some logs actually in memory and stuff. So, but like Docker Compose, you may help you out in some of this, but of course you won't be doing, feeding all this stuff because you're not doing ADSB. But that helped me out for setting some stuff up on Debian and whatnot. So if you could add your car fob to your house, yes, that would be pretty slick. Do they have Texter? Is it? Yeah, here it is. Nope. Did he change his website? Let's just do Texter Prox Mox scripts. Does he have? I thought he had him like on a website. Is it here? Yeah, this one. Boom. Yeah, so if you do Proxmox stuff, there's a lot of textures that has a lot of cool stuff for setting up things and all the scripts and everything for setting everything up. Maybe I'll end up diving into that eventually. So, but always worthwhile to do if you're looking to get away from the supervisor, the thing that you love and you hate with Home Assistant. So, have Home Assistant notify me of the Zuck jet. I love it. Yeah, I've got a couple people I know with some aviation stuff, and I have some stuff to notify me when those are around. So, but pretty cool. All right, everybody. Well, I do appreciate you hanging around, doing the thing, and I'll sure be around Discord later. And if you ever pop in and out tomorrow, if not, if you're doing the family thing, enjoy, unplug, and do, and go tinker around with some projects. You get time off, I'm sure, and chill out. I'm sure everybody is not wanting to go outside in some areas. So, all right, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, do all the things that y'all like to do, and thanks for hanging out, y'all. And I have no idea. Let's roll it anyway. Cutting toys out of the package. Go charge all your freaking rechargeable batteries if you have kids, because you know you're going to need them tomorrow. So there's your PSA. So what you're about to see is just not serious. It's all parody. If there's any resemblance to actual real characters, it's truly just a coincidence, I promise. This week on digiblurDIY, we're going to show you how to get rid of your farmer's tan. Is your shirt?
Yes. We use this remote to transport the.
What the hell is even that?
I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what?
We have a reputation to uphold.
Matter what? Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I'm a cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm back up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload.
They're gonna get so butthurt over this video. And they're just gonna be like, oh my God, I just want to put like all the bad comments in this video. And they're going to be like, y'all shouldn't have done this, and it's horrible, and they're going to be reporting the video even though we didn't show anything. And you have fun, right?
Yeah. And please don't call the cops.
To call the cops for what? We didn't do anything.
Like this bad video.
Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me? It's not adding up.